Hello friends, Sat Shri Akal. Welcome to Learn Maths Online YouTube channel. This is lecture number 2 on a new branch of mathematics, that is applied mathematics for class 11th. We will discuss the second exercise of sets from the book Prime Mathematics, and in this exercise we will discuss about the different types of sets. First one is finite set. So there are many examples of finite sets, like number of books in your bag, number of family members of your family, number of students in your class. So there are so many examples of finite sets. The another one is infinite set. A set is said to be infinite if it has infinite number of elements. Again, there are so many examples, like number of number of stars in the sky, number of natural numbers, or you can say set of natural numbers is another example of infinite set. Then another type is singleton set. A set containing only one element is called a singleton set or a unit set. So these are the examples of a singleton set. You can write more examples. A set containing element 2 only. So there are many examples we have to understand what is the singleton set. Next one is empty set, null set or void set. So a set which contains no element is called a null set, and it is denoted by a symbol phi, phi. And the null set or empty set is also denoted by this empty bracket, curly bracket. Next type is these were the types. Further we will discuss about the order or cardinal number of a finite set. The number of different elements of a finite set is called the order of A, and denoted by order of A. For example, if we have a set A containing elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of elements in this set are 5. Then order of this set will be equal to 5. Order means number of elements containing the set. Then the equivalent sets. What are the equivalent sets? Two finite sets A and B are said to be equivalent sets if the total number of elements in A is equal to the total number of elements in B. For example, let us say set A containing 1, 2, 3, and the set B is containing small a, small b, and small c. These two sets are having the same number of elements. Then we can say that these two sets are equivalent set. Next we will discuss about the equality of two sets. We have two terms. One term is equivalent and another is equal. So what is called equality of two sets? Two sets A and B are said to be equal if both have the same elements. Like if A is having 1, 2, 3, then B, if we are saying that A and B are equal, then B should also have elements 1, 2, 3. Then we can say that A and B are equal. Now we will discuss about the first question. Which of the following sets are empty sets? So here we are given a set containing x when x square minus 5 is equal to 0 and x is a rational number. कौन सी वैल्यूज हैं x की? हमारे पास कंडीशन है कि एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 5 इज इक्वल टू 0 भी होना चाहिए और x रैशनल भी होना चाहिए. इसको इक्वेशन को अगर सॉल्व करते हो तो x इज इक्वल टू 5, x इज इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस अंडर रूट 5. बट x की वैल्यू क्या आ रही है? हेयर x इज अंडर रूट 5 माइनस और प्लस, बट वी नो दैट अंडर रूट 5 इज एन इररेशनल नंबर. So we have not any x which is a solution of this equation as well as rational. So this set will be empty set. Next we will discuss about the part number 4th. Second and third you can do by yourself. In this set, x is natural number, x is less than 6 and simultaneously x greater than 18. So we have not any natural number which is less than 6 and greater than 18 simultaneously. So this again, this set will be a empty set. Further, question number 2, state which of the following sets are finite or infinite. So in part number 1, x belongs to set of natural numbers where x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. So basically this is the quadratic equation, and we have two factors of this quadratic equation. So we can solve this equation. Either x minus 1 will be equal to 0 or x minus 2 will be equal to 0. In this way, x will be equal to 1 or x is equal to 2. So solutions of these this equation are 1 and 2. So it basically, in the roster form, it will be a set containing two elements, 1 and 2. So this set is having finite number of elements, so we can say that this is a finite set. In the part number 4th, x belongs to set of natural number and x is a prime. So we can write this set builder form in the roster form. So which natural numbers are prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. This is an example of this set is a infinite set because it is having infinite number of elements. Next part, 5th, x belongs to n and x is an odd number. Odd natural numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. So all these odd numbers are uncountable. So again, this is a infinite set. Next, question number 3, which of the following sets are finite or infinite? Same types of questions are there. The set of months of a year. So number of months in a year are 12. So it will be a finite set. We can list all the months in the set in the roster form also. So in the part 4th, the set of positive integers greater than 100. So greater than 100 positive integers are 101, 102, 103, 104 and so on. This again, it will be uncountable set, and we can say that this is an infinite set. Next, in question number 5th, in the following state whether A is equal to B or not. Here A is equal to a set containing elements A, B, C and D. Again, B is having all the elements which belongs to the set A. So we can say that A is equal to B. And also we can write the set B in this form: A, B, C, D. So we can say that A is equal to B, no problem, very simple question. In part number 3rd, A is a set containing elements 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. B is a set where x is a positive integer and x is less than or equal to 10. Positive integer and less than or equal to 10 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So simply we can observe that these two sets are not equal, and here A is not equal to B. Next question, the other parts you can do by yourself. Very simple parts are there. Which of the following pairs of the sets are equal? Justify your answer. Same question, same type is there. A is a set where x is a letter in the word loyal, and in the set B, x is a letter of the word alloy. If we will write these sets in the roster form, then easily we can observe that these two sets are equal because these two sets are having same type of elements, same elements we can see. So here A is equal to B. In the next question, here A is a set containing all the integers which satisfy this equation, which satisfy this inequality n square less than or equal to 4. and B is set containing real numbers such that x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Basically this is a quadratic equation, and definitely it will be having two roots. So B is a set containing two elements 1 and 2. By solving this equation by factorization method, two solutions are there, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. But here integers which satisfy this inequality are minus 2, square of minus 2 is 4, 4 is less than or equal to 4, minus 1, minus square of minus 1 is 1 less than or equal to 4, 0 is less than or equal to 4, 1 is again less than or equal to 4, 4 is again less than or equal to 4. So these four elements belongs to the set A, or simply we can observe that A is not equal to B. Next question, which of the following sets are equal? Give reason. Phi, set containing element 0, set containing a set phi and 0. Easily we can observe that no two sets are equal here. कोई भी set एक दूसरे के equal नहीं है. In question number 10, x is containing elements 1, 2, 3 and n represents any member of x. Write the following sets containing all the numbers represented by in part number 1 4n, n plus 6, n by 2, n minus 1. फर्स्ट पार्ट में देखो n कहाँ से आना है, n जो है दैट इज मेंबर ऑफ x, एनी मेंबर ऑफ x. तो हमने सेट लिखना है. क्या सेट आएगा? जब n को हम 1 लेते हैं, जब n को 1 लेते हैं तो क्या आएगा? एलिमेंट 4. n को 2 लेते हैं 8, n को 3 लेते हैं तो 12. इन दिस वे when we put n is equal to 1, it will becomes 7. When n is equal to 2, 8. When n is equal to 3, 9. It will be a set containing element 7, 8, 9. So here when we take n is equal to 1, so first element will be 1 by 2. When we take n is equal to 2, second element after the cancellation 1, and the third element will be 3 by 2. Here when we take n is equal to 1, first element will be 0, second will be 1 and third will be 2. So we have these four sets. First one is element containing 4, 8, 12, set containing elements 4, 8, 12, and the second one is set containing elements 7, 8, 9. The third one is set containing elements 1 by 2, 1, 3 by 2, and the last one, fourth one, is set containing elements 0, 1 and 2. Now we will do question number 11th. If y is a set containing elements 1, 2, 3 up to so on 10, and A represents any element of y, write the following sets containing all the elements satisfying the given condition. First condition is A should be from y, but A square should not belongs to y. A की वैल्यू अगर y से 1 लेते हैं तो 1 का स्क्वायर 1 आएगा, वो भी A में है. इसका मतलब 1 सेटिस्फाई नहीं कर रहा, 3 तक सेटिस्फाई नहीं करेंगे. 4 अगर 4 लेते हैं तो 4 A में y में आ रहा है 4 का स्क्वायर. 3 का स्क्वायर तो आ रहा है, 4 का स्क्वायर नहीं आ रहा है. इट मीन्स फर्स्ट एलिमेंट विल बी 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All these elements are of y, but square of these elements is not in y. In the second part, A plus 1 should be equal to 6, where A belongs to y. कौन सा A है जिसको 1 के साथ ऐड करने में 6 आता है? What will be the solution of this linear equation? Easily you can identify the value of A, that is 5. So it will be a set containing element 5, singleton set. In the third part, A is less than 6 and A belongs to y. So what will be the set? A should be less than 6 and A from belongs to the y. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It will be the required set. We have completed exercise 1b. Now in the next video I will try to discuss the next exercise. Thank you, friends.